Nothing like some nice, delicious iced coffee. So, speaking of coffee, does your life kind of feel like it's low energy? Is it not really on the track that you're hoping that it would be? Do you think maybe you could switch it up a little bit and do a little bit better? Well, that's exactly where I was at the last couple of years, and I decided that it is time for me to rebrand my life. So I'm making a big move and I'm changing a lot of things. I'm going from New England down to South Carolina. I'm getting rid of pretty much all of my clothes except for, a few things. I'm getting rid of most of my furniture. I'm buying everything new for down there. And I am completely rebranding my life at this point. And I think that if you owned a business and the energy was low, the profits were low, you just felt like your business could do so much more, then you'd be looking at it and saying, all right, we need to do something about this. We need to hire somebody to come in and help us rebrand this business because our product is so good, but we're just not getting the sales. We're not hitting the right market that we're looking for. Well, in your life and in your personal brand, and a lot of those same things are happening, but nobody ever stops to think, well, maybe I need to rebrand my life. So I'm giving you permission right now to sit down, and what I would recommend is using ChatGPT, going on to maybe Pinterest or Instagram and looking at some photos of different areas that you'd like to live, and think about, what's going on in your life right now. Are you hitting your potential, your true potential of what you want to do with your life? And do you need to sit down and just completely rebrand? Go through, maybe a change of outfits, types of clothes that you wear, maybe like I'm doing, move to a new location, try out some new places. And it just feels so good to know that everything's going to be fresh and everything's going to be new, and you're going to be able to move forward with more clarity and more energy and more excitement. And that's what the rebrand is all about. So if you're thinking about how your life should be in a different place at this point, that means that there's some habits that you have that probably need to be changed. Whether it be the time of night that you go to bed, when you get up in the morning, when you go to the gym, if you go to the gym at all. If you're not going to the gym, that could be one of the best things that you can do for your personal health, mental health, and all of that. Are you reading? Are you putting more information into your brain on a daily basis that's going to help you as a person mentally grow and expand your knowledge base? Reading books is so huge. But like I said in the beginning, if you owned a business and the profits were low, the energy was low, the marketing was slow and boring and dull, you would be looking at that and say, do we have a good product? Yes, we need to rebrand this. And that's what you should be doing with your life. If your life isn't where you think it should be right now, then it's time for you to sit down and think about a rebrand. So in terms of branding, I can also help you a little bit with that. I put together a free guide. It's my personal brand start kit that you guys can download. It's all for free. Just a bunch of the different tools that I'm using, some of the methods that I'm using for my personal brand and how I'm starting to grow that. And I guarantee you, if you scroll through that, it's, I think, about 8 pages on a PDF. You're going to definitely pull some different ideas from that on what you can do to help grow your own personal brand and how you can move faster into the place that you want to be with your personal life, your business, your earning potential, and all that stuff. So check that out. The pinned comment down below is going to have a link to that, and then it'll also be in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.